I identify as pansexual because I'm attracted to men, I'm attracted to women, and I'm also attracted to non-binary people.
But I think it was probably not until sort of my late teens that I was able to articulate it, I think.
I was 7 years old, it was 1978, a long time ago before being transgender was popular or even that term existed. And I used to go to bed and pray that I would turn into a girl. And I never told anyone.
I don't think that is anyone's business, to be honest.
When did you discover you were straight?
I'm not sure I ever really did. I mean, I think we're all a little bit queer one way or another, but because I fell in love with a man and married one, no one ever asks.
I can't think of any specific moments really, and I suppose coming out to my parents was very hard. They're quite traditional Irish parents, but they were so supportive. Like, I couldn't have asked for anything more from them. Both just stood up and said, "We love you how you are," and gave me a hug, and that was it. It was just part of the family after that.
And then like, yeah, I come out and I say I was gay, and my father starts crying. And I'm like, why are you crying, Dad? Like, you know, like it's always me and stuff. I was really, really worried and stuff. And he says like, I'm not crying because you're gay. I'm crying because I don't know your words and I don't know how to protect you.
The only thing I could say is that people tend to talk over me a little bit more now.
That's such a funny question, I get that all the time. Basically, you just go in and do your business.
Exactly the opposite. I think it is an important element of doing great science. I think what it says to the community is that we value everybody here at WeHi. We want diversity in order to be able to tackle really difficult scientific questions. And for me, I think it's really important that anybody in the community that wants to tackle those questions feels welcome here.
My father stopped talking to me for over a year, and it was scary because I thought I lost my parents.
I think the worst thing that's ever happened to me is I was once walking down the street with my girlfriend and someone spat at us and called us dykes.
Chasing me out of the cab and trying to follow me into my house, screaming, "I'm gonna kill you, faggot."
Walking down the street, holding hands with my partner, and we were called disgusting on the street, which was a bit of a confronting blow.
I really don't think we need one. I think we're doing pretty okay.
Pride doesn't mean that we're proud to be gay as an achievement, because it's not an achievement. It is a reaction to people telling us that we should be ashamed.
But I think it's also important to have the network to show the outside world that we care about this stuff and that we are here and we're supportive of each other.
You know, a lot of us don't feel safe often in mainstream, in mainstream spaces, so I think it's important for us to still feel able to be with our community.
It is absolutely normal to feel attracted to any person that you feel attracted to, period.
So it is an integral part of me, but it's not also the whole of me.
Seriously, again this question, almost 2020.
Yeah, well, hopefully my boyfriend won't see that, but I think that was me.
I think for me, not having a man in a relationship is kind of the point.
Well, we both are.
Basta, basta.
It's a really good question. I don't know, you tell us.
So I think that there is today quite a lot of acceptance of the LGBTQIA community in mainstream society. But I think the level of sort of perceived knowledge from mainstream society compared to what they actually know about us is sometimes a bit different. And I think some of those questions highlight that today, and hopefully we can fill in some of the gaps.